Hi everybody, welcome. It's Ruth here at artfulstampin.co.uk. Great to see you all. Hope you've had a good weekend. Sorry I wasn't here yesterday. I had every sort of intention on filming something ahead of time, but just didn't get around to doing it yesterday. So before I went off to see a friend, so I'm back again. But been travelling and been busy today, so just a little bit weary, but all good. Looking forward to doing some stamping with you. Over the weekend, I did do some stamping off camera. Maybe I should have filmed that. Never mind, too late now. But I will show you what I did. So, Janice had organised an event, a Zoom event for anyone who wanted to join in, really. And so I popped in on the Friday, which was really lovely to do. And I stamped this. I know what I could issue a little 2-minute challenge and see what stamp sets you recognise. There we go. Let's do that. Those of you who are stamp aficionados. Hello Dolores, lovely to see you. I'm going to say hello to a few people while you guys tell me what stamp sets I used and what colours I used. No cheating, those of you who know the colour challenge. Okay, let me say hello to everyone on the live. Hi Judy, hi Tracy and Anne, Georgiana, Heather, Mindy, Kim, Shaz, Holly, Judy, Paula, hi, Margaret, hello, hi Dolores, lovely to see you. Hi William, most of my card makers have got hauled away last weekend, so no crafting for you for a while. Oh no, William. Of course you're moving, aren't you? Yes, I've just remembered you telling us about that. Okay, so any guesses? What stamp sets have I used in this? I may use them again because I haven't tidied them away. I just cleaned them. I'm just going to clean my glasses and then I'll get stamping something new. I've pulled out Cheerful Daisies because I've got a feeling either it's going to go onto last chance offers or it might go onto online exclusives. So those of us who are demonstrators have been able to see the digital catalogue, but unfortunately there's a short period of time where we don't actually know what's really going, because since Stampin' Up have changed their policy on retiring products, it doesn't get retired necessarily, it goes into last chance and it stays there until everything goes, which is kind of, you know, good thing really. It means that things aren't just suddenly stopping. It means you do have an opportunity to purchase them after the catalogue's finished, but hopefully at a reduced price. You see translucent florals. Yes, correct. Translucent florals. Petal Park. Yes, correct. What other things have you guys seen? Maybe Gorgeous Grape and Highland Heather. Well, you'd be right in saying Gorgeous Grape. So far you've got, yes, translucent florals. Move that over there. Petal Park, and yes, correct for Gorgeous Grape. Anyone see anything else? There's a few more in there. What other colours? I'll give you one more minute. So if you're new to my channel, my name's Ruth. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. I love to use Stampin' Up products to create my own backgrounds that get cut up to make cards, little mini albums, scrapbook pages, all sorts of kind of things. Yes, Kim, 100% yes. No cherry cobbler, but yes to Cajun Craze. Shaded spruce, yes, correct. Garden green, yes, correct. 2 more colours. Well done, Kim. Right, there's a few more stamp sets in there though. Well, there's one. One more stamp set. Maybe one more stamp set. Excuse me. Anyone recognise that one? No, they're not. They're this colour. And what are you missing? Oh, that colour. Judy says, I've downloaded the new catalogue but not had a chance to look at it yet. Oh, Judy, I give you permission to scoot over and do it now. Pretty in pink. No. So it's Moody Mauve and Grey Granite. So Janice said she just asked people to choose colours just completely randomly and they came out with this monstrosity. But I was just like, you're kidding. Are you kidding me? Anyway, that was my second attempt. This was my first attempt and I gave up. I was like, no, don't like it. So I started again. So yeah, so these are the colours: Cajun Craze, Gorgeous Grape, Garden Green, Shaded Spruce, Grey Granite and Moody Mauve. So I'm thinking, oh, I was going to keep. I was thinking it'd be interesting to see what happens with these two plus something else. So I reserve the right to choose my own colours tonight. It was a challenge, Judy, that Janice set us at the weekend. So I was just sharing it with you. Actually, I'm going to take Moody Mauve out because I'm not sure if this is even in stock anymore. Oh, you know what? I just need something happy. Let's go for a bit of that. I'm going to stamp something else tonight. Let's choose something pretty. So who's seen the new in colours? I think various demonstrators. Well, I know. Is it not Rachel Testament? Somebody has done a colour comparison already, which is really nice. So there's a new yellow coming, a new orange, a new. Oh, now they're having some issues with one of the colours. Do you remember just last week I was saying, oh, wouldn't it be great to have a dusky blue? Wow, they have come out with a dusky blue, but there's some issue with the colour not being stable, so they need to go and figure out what's happening with that. So it's not going to get released, unfortunately. They're all the colours Bob the Builder wears. That's so funny. Yeah. And then there's like a dark blue, like a darky bluey colour, but darker than Night of Navy. Can you believe that? And then what else was there? A yellow, an orange. Oh, Strawberry Slush is coming back. Who remembers Strawberry blah, 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 blah. I can't speak. Strawberry Slush. Right. Blah, blah, blah. So I'm just trying to think what I'm going to do tonight. My brain is a little bit fried. Oh, I just love this stamp so much. So you know what? Sorry, not sorry using it again. Hello, Miss Susan. That's the one. Cloudy Cover is not available at the moment, unfortunately. But some of you who went to Onstage got to play with it. So that's cool. Sorry, I can't decide whether to start with a bit of a background colour or just to go straight in. See, when I'm tired, my brain takes a little bit longer to decide things. Yeah, Kim, you'll have to go watch Rachel Tesman's comparison to see what you think, because I have to admit I don't actually know what that looks like, that colour you're describing. Are you home nice and safe, Lisa? So when in doubt, just get some colour on. If you're not sure what to do. You're not a fan of the yellow. Okay. I'm gonna see. I don't make any. I've learned now not to make any comments about colours until I've played with them. And also the other thing I've realised is that because I use inks in a kind of different way to other card makers, because I mix them up on a page, I always appreciate what. Sorry, I usually appreciate what Stampin' Up come out with, because they're so careful in the way that they pick. You know, they go by trends, they go by what's missing in our colour palette. So it'll be interesting to see. And often even colours that I don't deem as being my favourite, I can see where they fit in. So what sort of yellow do you like then? Who just had that? Deb, yeah, what sort of yellow would you like to see? Who else? Just never on a pop in. Hey, Chris Sharrell. Hi, Christine. Groovska. Oh, lovely to see you guys. Oh, let's get it to 40. Invite your friend. 40. Let's get it to 50. Invite your friends. Oh, every so often I think, oh, remember those days we used to have like 80 people in here. I mean, I know it was a different time and that, you know, there was lots going on in the world. People were home a lot. Okay, so I have got out on my desk some stamps from Regal Flora, and I'm not going to apologise for using that because I do believe it's still in stock, and if you don't own it, and you like this kind of stamping, then I do recommend you purchase it, and it's on sale. So let's have a look, and I do try and just double check that it is in stock when I use these. Well, the bundles are in stock. I don't know if that means that the English stamp set might be out of stock. That's what that could mean. Just having a quick look. That is so weird. So you can still buy the bundle. Ooh, sorry, just knocked some stuff in. That is really odd. It's like you can buy the bundle, but you can't buy the individual stamp set. That is really bizarre. I don't quite get that. Oh well, I'll let you guys have a look for yourselves. Okay, because it's a beautiful red rubber stamp, you can get, look 3 impressions from Granny Apple Green. If it was a darker ink, you could probably get even more impressions, but I'm just going to go with the 3. And I'm liking how it's kind of like you can make all this really cluster up nicely together. See, I'm doing very kind of organic. You know, just enjoying the patterns on the paper. I'm not really overthinking my design today. I haven't got a major plan. I'm just going where the stamps take me. And sometimes that's just a really nice thing to do. Just not completely mindless stamping, but just going with the flow and letting the stamps kind of take you on a journey and see what happens. And enjoy kind of the, you know, white against the colour and then textures, and a bit abstract in approach really. And I'm just looking at stamps going, I like you, I want to use you, so you're going on. I just want to see what happens if I do this. There we go. What happens if I stamp full strength green over not full strength green? I like that. What happens if I do that and that? Is strawberry slush like sweet sorbet? Oh, strawberry slush goes back quite a way. Oh, you know what? Sorry, just a pause in the yeah, Shaz, I've already been looking at how we're going to get there. I think flying might be easier. There's strawberry slush. So that's strawberry slush. That's watermelon wonder. I don't know if this is actually picking up the colour properly. I don't know. Sometimes the lighting can do weird things. So you can't, you have to go with your memory of what these colours actually look like. So there's strawberry slush. That's regal rose. That's rose red. Have I got watermelon? Have I got melon mambo in here? Oh, there's lovely lipstick. Oh my goodness, I love that colour. Purple pomegranate. I don't even know these colours. They're before my time. I need to put these in some kind of order. Yeah, anyway, hope that helps. What's that? Magenta Madness. No, that's nothing like it. That's, yeah, it is more magenta. But there we go, there's strawberry slush. Yeah, it'll be interesting to play with those. Okay, back to stamping. Okay, so I've done a bit of that leaf and sorry, I know I'm kind of like flitting around today. Just gonna have to forward this video if you want to just see the results. Okay, I fancy doing some daisies, but some crazy colours like, I don't know, should we go for pinks? And I want to use that daisy as well. You know what I fancy doing? Something a bit crazy. I'm going to go for black outline. Oh, you know what? No, I'll do the outline afterwards. I'll do the outline afterwards. I'm going to do the flowers now, and then do a black outline later. Yeah, let's do that. Ruth, what are you doing? You're confusing yourself. Okay, hold on. Daisy. Right, okay. Yay! Welcome, people. I was just saying, would it be nice to have 50 people, and we're nearly up to 50. That is so cool. Thank you for inviting friends if you did. That's so lovely of you. Thank you. Oh, what's Vicky shared? Vicky, what have you shared? Hi, Glenna. Okay, so this is Bubble Bath. And it is interesting stamping Bubble Bath over. I've got some lemon lolly in there, haven't I? In certain places. And then some areas I've just got white. So it's really interesting to see how the colours react there. Oh, thank you, Vicky. So Vicky's just posted Rachel Tasman's comparison video of the colours that are coming out, because I don't have them, unfortunately. I didn't go to on stage, so I don't have them ready yet. I'll have to do a pre-order to get them, which I'm kind of not planning on doing until 1st of April, but I might do a little pre-order to start off with. I'll order the catalogues and get those in and sent out. So if you are interested in a new Stampin' Up catalogue and you have not shopped with me for a little while, then if you do so in the next month, then I will automatically send you out a catalogue. If you are a demonstrator, you will get one with the first order that you place. Demonstrator order, that is. I don't think I've ever done this, double stamp this flower, you know, a big little one inside a big one. I don't think I've ever done this. Isn't that crazy? I've had this stamp set for like over 2 years and I've not done it this way. Who has done this? Stamping the little one inside the big one. And why, and why, if not, why, oh, if you've done it, why didn't you tell me about it? Why have I only thought of this just now? Crazy. Isn't that so cool? And then I want that inside there. Oh, I thought they weren't shipping them out now. Or was that just in the US? They said that they would just do it with your first order, because they were having so many problems with them getting lost. Have I misread that somewhere then? It's Riley's birthday! Oh, happy birthday, Riley! Although now I've done that, I'm not going to be able to do my... I was going to stamp it black, wasn't I? Okay, I'm just going to stamp the black that, because I wanted that outline. But, you know, if you want to do this without doing that, you can go for it. I just had this other idea in my head that I want to make sure I have a go at. First order. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, I'm missing these a bit, but anyway. It's artsy. Then I did think, what if I stamped those coming out the middles? That might look cool in black. Happy birthday to Riley. Oh, I missed that. Missed that one. Oh, that's better. Oh, missed that one as well. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. That's better. Okay. Not quite as successful as I thought, but never mind. Right, now I wanted to stamp. Now, because this is like all one great big thingy, I've got a feeling I've got to stamp this. Oh, snip. I can't even speak. New stamp smell. Hi, Jean. Oh, that's a good point, Vicky. Good idea. I was definitely going to order the card because I always use the card anyway. And I like to do little samples for people. I don't really want this whole stem. Oh, there's a bit of a challenge on Shaz. So if you are a demonstrator, in April, you need to do, if you are bronze and you place a 300 CSV order, you get so this is like really cute tote that you can get. So you've basically got to do a quarter of your year's minimums in 1 month, which is a bit hefty when you get to a title like mine. But if you are bronze, then if you're just a new demonstrator, if you do 300 CSV in 1 month, you'll get your tote. But if you're bronze elite, I think it's 450 CSV. Oh, good old Renee. Yeah, so last year, do you remember, Shaz, they issued that thing if you could better your previous April, you got that paper. They've changed it this year. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . Hi, Miss Gina. Okay, I'm stopping there because I want to stamp that in there. I think I might grab Pretty in Pink for this, because I don't want it to be as light as the Bubble Bath and not as dark as the Petunia, so we'll go in between. Well, you can always sign up on the 1st of April, shows. You know, if you feel ready. No, apparently not, Gina. They are going to be online. Yeah, so they're not doing away with them. They're going to be online. Yeah, so if you look at the May, did you see the May supplement? Not May supplement, the pre-order for the early releases in May, online releases in May. The markers, the new in-colour markers are listed in there. What CSV would you need if you are silver to get the bag? So you've got to take whatever it is that you need for the whole year. Oh, bear with, hold on. I can tell you what it is. I do recommend, if you're a demonstrator, you print out your compensation plan and keep it in somewhere to hand. Okay, so if you're silver, you've got to do 3,500 CSV for the whole year. So it's 3,500 divided by 12. No, it's not. Divided by 4. Okay, so now I'm bringing back the Granny Apple Green because I want to stamp. I can't even find. There is no pre-order out yet, Gina. It's not out. That's why you can't find it, lovely. It's just the catalogue is available to view. Oh, thanks, Janice. There we go. 900 CSV. Oh, hug Shaz. Yeah, it's been a little bit frustrating not actually having that information out. Although they've released the catalogue for us to see, we can't actually see what we can pre-order just yet. We're learning patience, Gina, currently. And learning to enjoy what I have. I'm trying not to focus on what I don't have right now. And because, remember, there is no such thing as the retired list. There is no retired list that will be coming out. It just gets moved into last chance. So potentially, unless it's out of stock, we can still use it. So we've got to do a bit of a mindset shift for us demonstrators who are used to this system that we've had for umpteen years. You know, Stampin' Up are trying to change, to modernise, move with the times. I guess also it's less waste as well, because I do sometimes used to wonder, where did all these stamp sets go? The ones that all got retired off, you know. And so I know sometimes they would come back out in this clearance rack, but you know, they've got to store it somewhere. So it kind of makes sense to have this new system where it just goes into the last chance, some of it with a bit of reduction just to shift it out of the warehouses. We get it at a discount, and there we go. Keep going. Oh no, not pumpkin pie. Wrong colour. What is patience? Yeah, patience is just Yeah, a mindset, as I said, mindset shifts. Because at the end of the day, if we have to wait, we have to wait. So you either do it with calmness or you don't. So unfortunately, what we think is not going to change doesn't always change reality. Now, I may be regretting not doing yellow in those centres now, but never mind. They've done it now. All right, this is interesting. This is one big experiment, as you can tell. So I was going to stamp some grey granite, wasn't I? Something about the grey granite. I thought, ooh, let's just do something a bit interesting. You know what? I'm going to do it with this stamp, and I can't be bothered to clean it. That's why I'm using my hands. Cheryl says she hasn't got patience either. Well, like I said, not having patience doesn't make anything happen any quicker. Unless you're in control of the situation, and you can make a change. If you can make a change, that's fantastic. But when you're dealing with companies and policies and other people, you just need to go with the flow. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing here. Just looking for spaces and stamping. That's what I'm doing. A space there. Yeah. Maybe you can order a wee little kit, William. Excuse me. The kits are great for hospital stays. You just need a pair of scissors. Don't pack your scissors. And some adhesive. And grab yourself a kit, William. Our year starts in April. Which, you mean Stampin' Up? No, Stampin' Up year starts in October. Yeah, I know it's a bit confusing. The Stampin' Up year starts in October, but the annual catalogue comes out for the public in May, but for demonstrators, April to order. Although they kind of scooch it a little bit earlier at the moment. Right, I just felt like putting those in. Don't know why. Just thought I would. What else do I want to use? Oh yeah, I wanted to use some balmy blue. And I wanted to put in some little flowers. Oh, here they are. These little things. And possibly that one as well. That one. Oh, William, have you joined Artful Stampin Contacts? sorry, Artful Stampin Space contacts, because yes, I'm sure there are people here who'd love to send you a card, and that's probably the easiest way to share your address, or your new address, or an address that you know you can go grab some mail from. I'm waiting on calls for two. Oh, Glenna. I'm not Glenna. Gina. And you're still recovering from your other surgery, aren't you? Oh, Shaz, I meant to ask you, how many sheep have you birthed so far? I can't remember what the count was last week. Oh, don't pop it, William. Can you delete that, darling? I don't want this because this is a public. This is really super public. Actually, you know what? Don't worry, I'll delete it for you. Yeah, don't pop it on here. Can you join the Facebook group? Join Artful. Vicky, could you just pop Artful Stampin Space contacts, the link in the chat now, so that William can go over there. Yeah, please don't share personal information on here because it is public, really public. And I don't want to be responsible for someone turning up at your door, William. Oh dear. You've got no idea, but the end is near. Oh. Hi, Ida. So I'm kind of just filling the spaces with these cute little blue flowers. Now, they also have a black, they have an outline stamp, and I'm thinking to go with this kind of outline idea. Glenna, you've shared Artful Stampin Space, but not the contacts group. Do you have that one to hand? If not, I can go grab it. Yeah, so although it's kind of a bit unusual to have a black, well, sorry, no, it's not unusual to have a black outline because quite a few people do stamp in black and then colour it in. But for this kind of floral design, it can be a bit unusual. But sometimes it's nice to do something a bit out of the box and just kind of makes everything pop a bit. It's quite fun. Right, now have I got... I'm going to say, are these cut up as well? Oh, yes, they are. Yay. I've got a feeling that stamp set's going. Hi, Navarana. Oh, yeah, you did. Yeah, no, William, What I'm talking about is a group for you to share your address, not in Artful Stampin Space. There's a group called Artful Stampin Space Contacts, and I'm thinking it would be nice for you to share your address in that group for people to send you cards. So there we go. I think Glenn has just shared it. So if you could go join that group. You do need to answer the questions though. If you don't, I will send you I'll just say declined, and then you'll get another opportunity to answer the questions. What's that, Melissa? What's not in the catalogue? No, it's not in the new catalogue. No, but we don't know if it's going until we see the last chance list, and we won't be seeing that for another few days. Because some products get moved to online, and then some products get moved to last chance. So I'm deliberately stamping some of these outline stamps, even though there's not necessarily, I've stamped the flowers underneath. I'm just wanting to add more texture using that stamp, and it's really cute to do. It's dramatic, but really nice. So I don't know if you can see that. Look. Oh, I'm still thinking about it, Kim. I've got no, this is black. It's Memento black on a basic grey ink pad. So I've re-inked the basic grey ink pad with black. Yep. Okay. Okay, see you, William. Have fun at Lisa's. Say hi to her from me. Oh, there's that cute little bee. Here's a little bee. Stamp the little bee. Or is that a little bit twee? But it's so cute. There we go. So sweet. A little bee. But you know what would look really good? Is some little swirls. You know what I'm saying? Hey Jenny, long time no see. You see, this is what William's missing by popping over to Lisa's house too early. Look, little swirls. Gotta put the little swirls in. Hi, Wendy. Yay, we're up to 50. I know you probably don't actually need these, but I just love them. How was your evening, Jen? I hope you're resting. I hope you're in bed. We had a busy day today. Yeah, this is like gilding the lily, really, but hey, I don't care. I'm going to add some extra black dottage. I know I put some of that grey granite dottage on there earlier, but I just want some dramatic black dottage as well. Just goes to show how black can be really quite fun in a design. Did you see the new large stamp sets that are made to come apart? I know! Someone, I think Vicky said that to me already. They did stamp surgery, so I don't have to. Yeah, I thought that was a really clever idea. It just makes things easier to use. I also like, there's a die that's sort of like, you stamp one stamp with lots of flowers on it, and then a die that will cut out all the pieces. And then the gorgeous washi tape. It's like that. I think, yeah, come on. We need more sort of products like that. That a little bit more innovative, thoughtful, you know, how to get the most out of our paper and cardstock, especially as it's going up in price. Yes, Jenny's finding innovative ways to rest her hand because the way they've plastered it is like it's like bent. It's weird. But anyway, they have to do it that way. So yeah, she's finding ways to kind of rest it so that it doesn't hurt so much. So, oh yeah, sure, pebbled path would work, but it wouldn't perhaps be as dramatic, Dolores. I'm thinking a little bit more blue somewhere, but I'm not quite sure how I'm going to get it in there. I need to make sure I don't lose any of these small... There was a leaf stump here earlier that... Oh, there it is. I know it's a little bit odd to have a blue leaf, but I just need some more blue in here. And then I'll be happy. And done for the evening. Just some random blue leaves. I know it's a bit crazy, but it's got to be done. Yes, it works really well, doesn't it, Dolores? And I can't believe I've never thought of doing it that way before, having the stamping them twice. Like, I'm really regretting not doing that earlier. But anyway, we've got a few weeks. If it is retired, if this one is going, but It'll be interesting to see if this one stays or goes. I've got a feeling it might be going because it's been around for a little while. But there we go. Hi, Mary. Nice to see you. Okay, really fun, happy, spring-like colours there. So, although they're kind of like pastel-y shades, we've got pink and blue, which is, so pink is really part of, it kind of falls under the red spectrum on the colour wheel, but and then you've obviously got blue, got a bit of yellow in the background, got green, so kind of all the main colours. Then magenta kind of is that in between the pink and the blue. That's where that crosses over, and then the granny apple green is quite a yellowy green as well. So we're some really happy spring colours there. Hopefully spring is coming soon. There we go. And then you've got the black just being a really nice kind of pop, really. And then if you've got time to go around colouring in some of these centres, that would look really good as well. Just gives these flowers a bit of a presence. And you can use any pen for this, you don't have to use the Stampin' Blends. I just happen to have these next to me. Oh, and then the bumblebee needs a colour in, doesn't it? How fun is that? There we go. Oh, that is true. Yes. Yes. Pick different colour scheme. Well, I'm sure my South Pacific friends can have a go, Kim. There we go. All right, let's just quickly go over colours then. Alright, so to start off with, I just got my brayer and I put a little bit of Lemon Lolly in the background. Then Daffodil Delight is used just for centres of flowers. Granny Apple Green for all the kind of, most of the greenery, foliage. Balmy Blue for the those little flowers plus the odd leaf. And then the bigger flowers in Petunia Pop, pretty in pink and bubble bath there. And then grey granite is a kind of a neutral that kind of earths it all a bit. And then I know it says basic grey on there. It's not, it's actually tuxedo black. I need to go over that with a Sharpie. Yeah, this has actually been re-inked with tuxedo black, because I find it, you get a better imprint with it. Thank you, Miss Gina. I used Pebble Path for the one sheet wand I completed and made into cards. Oh, fantastic. Thanks, Mary. Good, thanks for sharing that. Yes, I do have a class coming up on Friday. The masked cross class. That's coming up soon. So, and yeah, there we go. Oh, stamp sets. So I used just a little bit of Tile Techniques. It was purely just to get that little squiggle in there at the end. So if you don't have it, don't worry. You Are Remarkable. Actually, what am I saying? If you do love swirls, get it. You Are Remarkable. This is a new one that's been released online, an online exclusive. It's got these lovely daisies, and it's got dotted as well. Cheerful Daisies. Oh, I've got a feeling this is on its way out, this one. There we go. Then I did use the leaf from Textured Notes, but you know, you could use something else. You could have used that one instead. Don't necessarily have to have that, because you can barely see it, to be honest, in the background. It's one of those stamps that sometimes when you're starting a one sheet wonder and you just don't know what to do and you just want to get something down, that's what I did with that in the Lemon Lolly. I did wonder whether to stamp the basket. So I think if I was to cut this up now, I would use that lovely baskety one in black around the edge to make it, to give it a bit of a vignette effect. That's what my plan would be for that. Then we've got Petal Park, which I think is going to be leaving us. Translucent Florals, I've got a feeling about that as well, but we'll see. I'm not sure. And then this is a new one, Detailed Succulent, that's an online exclusive. And I used the leaf from Regal Flora. Oh, that one and that one. And somewhere, my dottage has disappeared. Somewhere in my room. Don't know where it's gone. It's all a bit strange. There we go. All right, lovelies. Take care, everybody. Nice to see you all. Oh yes, Janice has been stamping her way through the alphabet. If you don't follow Janice, do check out her videos. Yeah, I think that's a great challenge to set yourself, Janice. That's brilliant. You think we'll use Textured Floral? Yeah, possibly. There's a couple of nice floral ones coming in the new catalogue, Kim. So all is not lost. But yeah, Textured Floral is a good one. Yeah, we'll miss it if it goes. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining. And if you've got any questions or if you'd like to place an order, do have a look in the description. Email me, ruthtrice@gmail.com. There is still a current host code for March, so please remember to use that if you're spending under £150.